Hey, Eli here, and I just wanted to talk about the R5 II. I don't have it yet, but I just want to give you my thoughts on what I'm excited about for it and why I ordered 3 of them. I currently have 2 R5s and an R62. The R5s I've been using since the day they came out. Use the R6 since the day it came out, and the R62 since the day it came out, or whenever I get my hands on them. And so I love Canon. They're my favorite Canon camera manufacturers for all-around use, from weddings to portraits to commercial, families, everything. Anything that's moving. If something's sitting still, I would grab my Fuji GFX 102 and my 80mm, or anything I want to adapt. But yeah, I just want to share my thoughts on what I'm excited about for the camera and why I ordered 3. And then I'll probably just sell off the other cameras and stick with those. I always keep a third camera for either video or for my second shooter, so that it's just much easier for me to edit and process. Using the same camera makes processing, tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of images every year much easier. I can set up a system for it, and I'm just very quick. And yeah, it makes things a lot faster and more seamless, and helps me keep a good, consistent brand and look for all of my clients. I generally have about 130 clients a year, ranging from commercial to families to weddings to just headshots. So number 1 that I am most excited about will be autofocus. An improved autofocus would be really nice. I can see the benefits of the R62 over the R5. It's just a better focusing system, and it does take some getting used to and some custom settings, which if you watch my R62 video, you'll see what custom settings I change. And then, I'm particularly talking to photo. I've been doing more video these days, but it is very basic, like what you see right now. So autofocus will be number 1. Number 2 will be turn on speed. I guess that's just how fast the camera is able to shoot once you turn it on. The R62 is really fast. The R5, not so much anymore. I don't know if it's when you get more images on the cards that they slow down, but it just seems like it's always slowed down. Over time, it just doesn't turn on as fast as I'd like it. I'm always turning my camera on and off to save battery throughout the day, and so I don't bump settings. Just a habit. It's easier. Also, having that power button move to the top front will be really nice. I love that on the R62. So yeah, turning on speed, ready to shoot is great. Autofocus improved would be awesome. And then having an on-off video hybrid like switch will probably be a big game changer for me, because I've been adding video trailers to some of my engagement sessions and elopements, and so being able to just do that on the camera on the fly and not have a separate system will be awesome. And gosh, that's really all I want that I can think of right now. Those 3 things, or 3 or 4 things, whatever I named off, I'm super excited about. Don't care about a lot of the video specs. I'm not too concerned about that. These do great video. Having an electronic shutter that could be similar to an R3, I'm not really sure on the specs on that, but being able to use that as a functional, shutter would be awesome. Not a big deal for me, but it'd be nice. I don't need the speed. Just being quiet, or just like having less shutter life or longer shutter life would be great. And then the eye autofocusing part, I had the R3 for 6 months. It did not work for me very well. It kind of worked, but not consistently, and I didn't use it. I did enjoy the large viewfinder. It was more protruding. I got a big nose. It's kind of nice. And then it was also like a bigger field of view, like a larger, which I'm super excited about. But yeah, anyway, other than that, I can't think of anything else. Full-sized HDMI doesn't bother me. Video specs I'm not like too crazed about, but I mean, like, that's probably going to be better, I guess. And RAW, I've never done RAW. So yeah, and C-Log 2, I will be excited to play with that. But just those features alone, autofocus, turning on quicker, and having a power button on this side versus two-handed operation, just being a one-handed operation camera, will be super exciting. I love that I have this rear dial and top and front. I can control everything. I don't use this control ring ever. But yeah, that's really all that I'm excited about. Don't care about the new hot shoe. I don't know what else is new. I can't even remember. But those 3-4 things, that'll do it for me. Mainly because I've been using this camera so long that I've found all of its limitations. And there are times when I want it to have a smarter autofocus system, when I have multiple people in scene, or just like it's not getting the head when I need it to, and I have to like move my focus point around, or there's just moments that can be missed on a wedding day. They're just like, it's chaos, straight up chaos. As well as like some family shoots where kids are a little chaotic and they're moving around a lot. Tracking can be hard, but yeah, currently I'm filming this video on the R5, and then the 28-70, which is like my go-to for everything. That lens keeps up, no problem. But yeah, I can see I have an improved autofocus system really just helping. The R62 is a great camera. I have found over time experience that the R5 sensor I prefer more with image quality and color. Not to say that it's not a good sensor, and it's great. I've shot with R6s for a whole year, shot some amazing weddings on it, and love the images. But having one type of file to work with on hundreds of thousands of images is just, it's kind of a no-brainer. It's just much easier. The Fuji can throw a little ripple in now and again when I'm editing, but I found a way around it where I just make a preset that works on both, and then I use separate color profiles, and then I don't take as many photos with the Fuji, so I'll just edit them separately. And then, you know, maybe it's like 100 images per wedding, and so it'd be quick and easy to just get through and not worry about. But just want to tell you my thoughts on it. I obviously don't have the camera in hand. It is August 1st right now, so ideally in 20 days I ordered 3 of them. I woke up at 3 a.m. in Tucson, and I ordered 3 different orders: B&H, and Adorama. See who gets there first. Generally it's B&H, and so yeah, then I can get my hands on it, test it out, see if it's worth it. It's not cheap. But I do shoot enough that it's worth for me to spend that money on those tools to make my job easier. And I also getting pretty high on my shutter counts on my R5s, and so it's probably time for me to kind of excel and switch forward. I have found that the R5s have been a little more robust than the R6 series. I've heard of people breaking switches on the R62, and then I had a friend whose shutter just, you know, crapped out on him on the R6 with the low shutter count. So the R5s just seem to be a little more robust, and they've always been. The 5D series has been pretty tough. Yeah, that's it. I love EVFs too on the end screens on the Canons. They're just extremely bright and easy to use and just very functional. So that's it. I'll stop talking. Have a good one. I will do a review when I get my hands on it after, you know, a good amount of use. Have a good day.